Good morning, friends, and I have a question for the group. Have you gained anything of value from this study so far? I hope so, because today we're wrapping up this series, and as we close with a bang in our study of Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. My name is Pastor Carl Welliver, and I'm the founding pastor and general overseer here at the Church of Faith Worldwide Ministries. And I'm going to do something a little bit different here today. So let me share with you a classic song. And as the old song goes, and now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll make it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. And I apologize to Old Blue Eyes for that terrible rendition, but I love that song. But now, on to our lesson for the day. Be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them, for the Lord thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. In this final verse in this study, we're shown that we need to exhibit courage when facing challenges, promising that God will never leave nor forsake us. This verse is a cornerstone verse offering profound reassurance and a call to fearless obedience. As always, to fully understand its significance, it is helpful to look at its historical context and break down the specific promises God is making through Moses. So let's look at today's context. This verse appears near the very end of the book of Deuteronomy. Moses is 120 years old. His earthly journey is coming to a close, and he's preparing to pass the mantle of leadership on to Joshua. The Israelites are standing on the precipice of entering the promised land. For 40 years, they've wandered in the wilderness, and now they're finally about to cross the Jordan River to face a powerful, heavily fortified nations. It's a moment of massive transition, profound uncertainty, and natural terror for the Israelites. In this farewell address, Moses speaks these words to the entire nation, and shortly after repeats them directly to Joshua to fortify their faith before the battle begins. So let's look at the detailed breakdown. Be strong and of a good courage. Moses commands a deliberate act of choice. Courage here is not merely a feeling, it's a posture of the will. The Israelites are instructed to brace themselves mentally and spiritually for the inevitable conflict. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. The them refers to the imposing enemy, nations currently occupying the land. The natural human response to giants and walled cities is panic. But Moses commands them to reject that paralyzing fear. For the Lord thy God, he is that doth go with thee. This is the anchor for their courage. Their bravery is not supposed to be rooted in their own military superiority, because that did not exist, the sharpness of their swords, or their sheer numbers. It's rooted entirely in the fact that the creator of the universe is actively marching with them by their side. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. This is one of the most absolute promises of divine faithfulness that we see in Scripture. To fail in this context implies dropping, letting go, or sinking. To forsake means to abandon or leave behind entirely. God is assuring his people that he will never let them slip through his fingers, nor will he ever walk away and leave them defenseless against their enemies. So let's look at the final summary of this series. Ultimately, Deuteronomy 31:6 is a definitive statement about the nature of biblical courage. It teaches that when believers face overwhelming obstacles, terrifying transitions, or imposing adversaries, true bravery does not come from self-confidence. Instead, it's found in the absolute, unshakable certainty that God is present, actively walking alongside us, his people, and eternally committed to never abandoning them. As I wrap this up today, there are a couple points I want to make as we close out this series. First and foremost, once again, I need to ask, have you subscribed to our channel yet? Come on, man, give me a break. I work my tail off to deliver this type of quality content to you. The least you can do is subscribe so I don't have to keep on pleading with you. Secondly, and one of the hardest things I ever have to do as a pastor of an internet ministry is reach out and ask for financial support. It's unlike a brick and mortar ministry. We don't have a collection plate that we pass around every week at our service. So if you found any value in what we do here at the Church of Faith Worldwide Ministries, would you consider making a financial donation to help support our work? No donation is too large or too small, and they all can be made using paypal.com to the email address treasurer@churchoffaith.org. I want to thank you again for your love and support, and we will see you on the next inspirational video coming your way tomorrow. May the peace and love of the Lord shine upon you. Have a blessed day, and thanks once again.